What is up, guys? I hope everybody's doing well. We haven't done a state of the corner thing in a little while, and I figured now would be a pretty good time to do that. As far as some changes that are going to be coming down the pipe. We're still going to have the Arc Teaming video coming out tonight, so you guys are still going to be able to see that here in a few, but I wanted to add this along, mainly because whenever any significant changes happen, I want you guys to know what's going on. I feel like that's a pretty fair thing to do. So, a lot's going to change. Well, not a lot, but definitely some things are going to change. Basically, at the end of the day, the easiest way to describe it is that I'm just getting stretched a little thin. So I actually went and really thought and really documented how much time I was spending editing, recording, streaming per week. And the truth is that that number is a very high number. It's like 30 some odd hours a week that I'm doing this. Keep in mind, you know, I have a family, I have responsibilities, I have all that stuff going on, and I still have a 40-hour work week just like everybody else. So I'm doing this on top of that. And this isn't to put anybody on any sort of guilt trip or me to just complain and moan about things not going the way I want them to go, or being maybe I'm not being patient enough. It's not really that. It's more so just a realistic look at some things that probably need to change. With all that being said, I want everyone to know ahead of time that this channel is not going anywhere. Period. Not going anywhere. I want to make that very, very clear. But some things are going to change, and we're going to need to make it pretty soon. So, our current schedule, and this is going to start getting uploaded, changed on our Discord. We're going to start, the full schedule is going to be there. If you guys want to see it, you'll be able to check it out on the Discord by the time you're watching this video. It should be on there so that you can check it out at your leisure. So our current schedule right now is Mondays, we do an Arc Survival Evolved mod review. That comes out Mondays. Tuesday, we do a Arc 101 tips and tricks sort of thing, either top 5 or something like that, that comes out on Tuesdays. Wednesday is typically whatever our secondary game is. We do an episodal game. I'm doing an episodal gameplay of whatever that game is. Now, currently at 7 Days to Die, but we've done Conan, we've done Subnautica as well. Thursday is typically an Arc Taming video. And again, I think it's a really cool idea to get all the different creatures in one catalog, one playlist, from start to finish, all the Arc creatures in there. So I definitely want to strive to do that. I'm definitely going to do it. Friday has been a combination of two things. It's been our Arc solo playthrough episodal series. We're on season 2 right now, and season 2 is pretty much wrapping up. We're towards the tail end of it anyway. I'm kind of letting that just naturally get there. I'm not trying to force anything. Typically stream on Friday nights, and when I do stream on Friday nights, it's usually me and a couple of crew, usually SBD Raptor and a few other people getting together and playing whatever we're playing at the time. Currently, that's 7 Days to Die, but that basically whatever game we happen to be playing together, regardless of what it is, it's just a time for us to get together and play, and I stream, and if you like watching it, you can come by and hang out. Saturdays are typically our stream from our Arc community server. We have an Arc community server that we're currently running on Valguero. That's probably going to change when Genesis 2 drops, but anywho, that's where we're at now, and that's for any of the community members, and if you're interested in joining playing on that, it is on PC server, it is modded. Check out our Discord, read the incredibly short list of rules. Shoot me a PM. I'll shoot you the server info. You can come in and play. Sundays are another streaming night. All the streams happen at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube. Sundays are typically our stream of whatever we pretty much want to do. Usually it ends up being the Arc community server, but sometimes we might do, like a couple weeks ago, we did like a cool build series on CKF. We did a CKF build, like a quick build, just to kind of show how a lot of the building pieces work and things like that. And that's pretty much it. That's a busy schedule. That's a busy schedule. So in some way, shape, or form, I upload either a stream or upload every day of the week. And then Fridays, we do both. That's the current schedule. This has to, it's got to change. It's got to change because I just don't have the wherewithal to keep up with all of it. I love doing it. I really enjoy it. I'm self-taught with editing. I don't have any previous education in any of this. I'm kind of winging it as I go. But it has been getting just, it's a little bit overwhelming. And the bummer part of it is the videos that take me the longest to record and edit are the same videos that don't necessarily get the most views, or very many views. Now again, that's not a guilt trip. Watch the videos you want to watch. Don't watch what you don't want to watch. I'm cool with it either way, but it was kind of a bummer for me when I saw it. So with all that out of the way, obviously some things are going to be changing, and some people have stood up to give me a hand in a lot of areas, and I feel like now it's a pretty good time to talk about that too. Anticipated, who has been an awesome member of the community since practically day one, has completely volunteered to do most of the I&I configs for our PvE server and has been incredibly helpful with anybody else running server settings and having questions in our Discord. 99.9% of any of the INIs and mods are definitely his doing, and so if they work, which the most of them do, and they work really well, hats off to him, tell him thanks, tell him he's awesome. The 0.1% that doesn't work is probably my fault, so I take full credit for that. But anywho, he stepped up and he's provided, like, he saved me hours of work, hands down, hours of work without hesitation. Like, just, I don't even want to think about it. So thank you, Ant. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. Targath, Mike, who is volunteered to be one of our moderators for our streams. Our streams are getting a little bit bigger. It's not too, I think the peak's around 15 to 18 people here and there, between there and there. But it is super useful to have somebody who is watching chat for me and getting rid of the riffraff and also posting up links and helping people out in chat. Mike, you've been incredibly helpful in that department, and you've been doing an awesome job, and I appreciate that. Also, we have 2 Discord admins. Saris and Ella. Saris was actually featured in Ark's last Community Crunch. She had an awesome build on Crystal Isles, and if you haven't checked out the Community Crunch, go check that out right now. I'm serious. Pause this. Go check it out, and then come back. I'll wait. I'm assuming that you paused this and went and watched it, and now you're back. Anyway, Saris and Ella have stepped up to be our Discord admins. They have been incredibly helpful because they have a lot of experience doing stuff like this, and they're very self-motivated. So as far as the organization that's been happening in the Discord, new features that have been happening in the Discord, general help that's been happening in the Discord, this is the result of these 2 awesome people that have stepped up to give me that help. So I have had a lot of help that had saved me a lot of time, but there's still a lot of time that this needs to be shrunk down a little bit as far as the content creation goes. So with all of that out of the way, the new schedule. The new schedule is going to be something on the lines of this. Now, this is all going to be updated on our Discord, so you can be able to check that whenever you want. And this is subject to change. This is just kind of a test to see what works and what doesn't work. So what the new schedule is going to be, Monday and Tuesdays are going to be the same. So we're going to have a mod review coming out for Ark on Monday. Tuesday, we're going to have an Ark 101 or some sort of 101 informative top 5, whatever sort of thing going on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be different. So the side game, the episodal gameplays that we have been doing are going to be slowly kind of phased out. The reason why, twofold. One, because of the time and effort that it takes for me to record, edit, post-process, upload, get everything straightened out, versus the views that they're really getting, just, it doesn't quite line up. So if I'm looking for things to cut, that's got to be one of them. So that's reason 1. Reason 2 is because whatever side game I tend to be playing is one that a group of us tend to be playing, is usually what I end up streaming on Friday nights anyway. So I figured, why are we double downing on this? It seems a little bit redundant. So that is what Fridays are going to be. So that Wednesday secondary episodal gameplay isn't necessarily going to be there anymore. It's probably, you're going to find that on the Friday night streams. That's how that's going to work. We're going to finish up 7 Days to Die. We just finished up Horde Night, and that's going to be the end of it. It is going to be a short series, and I apologize for that if you guys are, for those who are really hooked on it, really enjoying it. But unfortunately, the way things are right now, I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time to allocate as much as I would like to. Moving on to Thursdays, Thursday will still be the same. Still be doing a taming video on Thursdays. That's still going to be happening. Friday, this is going to change as well. The Ark episodal gameplay. We're nearing the end of Season 2. After Season 2, the episodal gameplays are also going to be kind of phased out, shelved. And the reason why they're going to be phased out, shelved is, again, for 2 reasons. One, the time and effort it takes to record, edit, chop, all this stuff, post-process it, and get uploaded and all that good stuff. The time versus the time versus the views versus the reactions. And I tend to run a lot of metrics on the videos that I'm uploading, and I watch how many people are viewing it and how long they're viewing it for. What's the interaction like between these videos? And what I've found for the most part, that a lot of people come to the channel either for the streams or for things like the mod reviews or the tips and tricks. That's typically where a lot of the stuff comes from. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm never going to do the episodal stuff again. Please understand that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's shelved for now. That's all I'm saying. So we're going to finish out Season 2 just exactly the way that we have been doing. And I'm going to do my best and just have the same caliber of content as we have the whole time. So Friday nights is only going to be that stream with us and a few of the other buddies, and they're playing whatever game we're playing at that time. That's what's going to go in it. Saturdays are still going to be streaming from the PvE Arc community server. So whatever map we're currently on, that's what I'm going to be streaming Saturdays. And Sundays are actually going to be empty. There's not going to be an upload Saturday. So that means that the episodal gameplays are being shelved, kind of, sort of, and that 2 streams instead of 3. But there is a thing that I'm going to test to see how it works, and we're going to sort of kind of test it out. When Genesis 2 drops, I am going to do a solo gameplay version of that, but I'm going to be live streaming the whole thing from start to finish. So we'll do episode 1, I'll stream, episode 2, I'll stream, and that's the way that the episodal gameplay for season 3 will go. I have a couple ideas to make it pseudo kind of interactive with chat, so I think it'll be actually kind of a fun little twist of things. And I'm trying to do that tentatively on Wednesday night. So basically, we'll move the Sunday night stream to Wednesday night. So I'm going to try to line that up to see if that works, and we'll test it out, see what it works, what the reaction is, if it's different, if it's worse, if it's better, whatever. We'll kind of, and we'll see. But we'll see how it goes. I don't necessarily know exactly what's going to happen and what's not going to happen, but I want to test it out. And at the end of the day, the things that take the most, I have to try to limit my time here and there. It's definitely becoming a bit overwhelming at times. But again, I do want to stress that the channel's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I love it. I started this channel with just some build videos on Arc just to see what people would think, and now it's here, and I think that's amazing. We've had shout outs from guys like Mr. Miola, which is absolutely bonkers to me. I still can't wrap my head around it. It's a really great thing. It's a really cool thing. But I'm overworking myself, and if I get to the point where this becomes too much stress, it's going to feel more like I'm forcing myself to do it, and the content's not going to be that great. I don't want to do that to you guys. You guys don't deserve it. I'm not going to do it. What else? I have toyed with an idea to do on a monthly basis, which may or may not be happening in the next few months or so. We'll have updates on the Discord to talk about it. I have toying with the idea of doing like a pseudo podcasty sort of thing, maybe like once a month, maybe dropping it on Sundays just to see what you guys think. But that'll be kind of a test thing to see, what the reaction is, if the community likes it or not, and whether or not we keep doing with it. I have a theme, a general idea that I think would be really cool, and we'll just see how that goes. Oh, I've still been getting messages on Discord. I actually got emails about it, which is weird to me. I've been asked by several individuals here and there, just touch and go, about how to support the channel. I hate talking about this. Don't like it. It makes me feel like I'm asking you for your money, and I've said this before. I'm not asking you for your money. If you want to support the channel, that's on you. I'll point you in the right direction. It's completely up to you. But I'm never going to ask you for your money. It's not going to happen. If you were trying to support the channel from a financial standpoint, other than obvious, watching the videos, hitting the like button, subbing to the channel, sharing the videos out, there's always to do those things. Join in the Discord, get active in the Discord. There's plenty of other ways to do it without any sort of financial thing going on. But if you are wondering, there's a few different ways to do it. First and foremost, you can join the channel as a paying member. There's 3 different tiers. Each tier has its own little benefit that you get, as well as things will change as far as like your group and ID and color and things like that in Discord. So you get some cool little Discord perks, but then you'll also have things like putting your YouTube tag or even your Discord name, whatever you want, in the end rolls of the credits for the videos, for the outros, for the intros, depending on what level you get, and then also some early access to videos, again, depending on what level you get. That's one of the ways you can do that. Obviously, through our live chats, you can do things like super chat, and you can do things like the super stickers through live chat to donate money that way. We actually have merchandise through Stream Elements, which is on the front end of the YouTube page, with all of the links up at the top right, where you see all the links for the Discord and things like that. So those are the ways. I think that's all the ways. I don't know. I think that's all the ways. Maybe there's more. That's all I can think of right now, so that's what I'm rolling with. I guess at the end of this, I'm really just trying to be as transparent as I possibly can. I want you guys to know how I'm feeling about things, and if I'm feeling overwhelmed, I want you guys to know. I try to be transparent to let you guys know what's going on. I'm a pretty straightforward sort of dude. I'm not taking a break. I'm not taking weeks off. I'm not doing any of that crap. I'm just restructuring the current way that I upload content, and I think I went a little overboard too early, and I'm paying for it now because I'm so busy. I would love at one point in time, at some day, to be able to do this as full time. I would love to. I would absolutely love to. I think that'd be an amazing thing. Like, I don't know if it'll ever happen, but the idea of it, like, just seems, it just seems incredible to me. And if we, for some crazy, by some crazy stroke of luck, if we get to that point, then obviously these things will change. But right now, like I said, it's just hard to juggle 30 plus hours a week of doing all this, working 40 hours a week, and then doing everything in my personal life. So it's become a bit overwhelming. So we're going to have to try to restrict it just a little bit. Is there anything else? Oh, obviously when Genesis 2 drops, we'll probably be moving the community server over to Genesis 2 with a very limited mod pack to kind of see. I think collectively we all kind of want to experience Genesis for the most part exactly how it was intended, and then kind of make a judgment call from there, whether we stay there, whether we go somewhere else. So that's going to be a thing. Also, I think I'm going to increase the slots on the G Portal server that we currently have. The reason behind that is while at peak we don't have a lot of people playing necessarily at one time, with this new map coming out we might, and then I don't ever want to get the server in the situation where people can't get in. I don't like that, so I don't want to do that. So probably going to up the slots on the server within the next few weeks or so, just to make sure that we don't ever preempt them, just preemptively making sure things like that don't happen. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry if you don't like some of the news. I apologize if you don't like some of the news. I love you guys, I really do. It's been an amazing little community. I can't believe that we've even gotten this far. I didn't see any of this coming. I sure as hell didn't think I was ever going to be like a partnership with YouTube or any of that stuff. I didn't see any of that coming, and that's all thanks to you guys, and I very much appreciate it. And again, shout out to all the people that have been helping me along the way. It's been a huge relief, and definitely one of the few boulders off my shoulder here and there. So I very much appreciate it. With that being said, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're going. And again, we'll upload the Discord. I'll upload the schedule on Discord so that everybody can see that and is aware of it. And as always, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of this. I'm really excited to see where things go from here. Just a little bit of growing pains. That's all it is. A little bit of growing pains. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. And Arc Taming video will be coming out shortly. And then tomorrow we're going to be streaming. I'll see you there. Better anyway. You hear me? You're going to be here. Well, not literally here. That'd be awkward because you'd be in my lap, and I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, maybe. No, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. Take care, guys.